Hey Periscope, I told you I'd be back. How's it going? Our mood music is being brought to you. Hey Court! It's being brought to us by Tank. If you are not listening to it, if you haven't heard it, y'all should really. Hi Benjity24, thanks for showing up. Whoop whoop. Alright, we got some people in here tonight. A Big 55, thank you all so much for joining. This is just really so random. What I did was pull up. Hi, this is Mocha. Yes, this is live, honey. You stupid. I just went up and pulled up 100 interesting questions online. Just something to talk about. I said I wanted to bring something a little bit more light because that last Periscope was that was a little heavy, but that subject is always. So I'm just gonna pull up the random questions and talk about it, and then whatever else might pop up, anything y'all say or add to it, it's a beautiful thing. So one of the questions is, have you ever been pulled over by a cop? Yes, I just went on here and found random questions. I'm gonna come up with some topics about other stuff, maybe what's going on, or all TV and stuff. You know, because Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder and all that good stuff is back on. But I have not watched How to Get Away with Murder yet, so I was actually getting ready to watch that, but I wanted to come in Periscope, so look at that. I have been pulled over by the cops many times. Thankfully, I have never gone to jail. My whole thing with me getting pulled over is speeding. Like, my foot is definitely... It's solid. Like I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. Like, and I need the people to get out my way. I need them to move. I need them to stop playing. I have a speed demon like no other. Like, going out of town. Going out of town. I'm on the highway 80. If I can see no police in the area, out of here. Out of here. I remember one time, like, it was really bad, like, when I was younger, maybe, like, 23, 24, like, right before I moved to Atlanta. I think I had got, like, 3 or 4 tickets in a month's time. They was getting me, and I was not getting the point that, you need to slow your behind down. Do you avoid the police? You get pulled over by the cops? Are you a speed demon? Are you a speed demon? It's probably going to be a lot of background stuff going on because we are a house of activity and it is Friday night. So what else you want? For those who are just joining, my name is Sabrina. And nobody's in here, but you know, that'll be for the replay viewers as well. I'm Sabrina. I am in Orlando, Florida, coming to you live from the dining room table. So let's see. Yes, no, we don't need you getting pulled out. You know what they say, if I die in police custody, I did not commit suicide. No. Oh, she got on her little shorts, honey. My roommate, she's sexy. She's waiting on her boo. But anyway. Yeah, no, I did not commit suicide, no. Yeah. Anytime I have gotten pulled over, it's like, yes, officer. Okay, officer. I understand. Yes, I know I was speeding. I'm so sorry. I have had officers be like, slow down and going on about your business, but some of them be like, no, ma'am, you need this ticket. And that is not any fun to have to pay that ticket. Okay. So I'm just going to pull up one of these other, what is your blood? These people ask too many questions. That's too personal. What's your blood type? You don't need to know that. What was the weirdest prank call that you have ever made? I don't know that it was weird, but it was like real little, when you were a little child, calling somebody and asking them, is your refrigerator running? And then they be like, yes. Okay, you better go and catch it. That's an old school prank. Hello, no, I don't know why you pulled me over. You might have just wanted to have a conversation with me. You might have said, oh, that's a nice car. I want to know where she got it from. sir, that's just like, no. But sometimes they really want you. Some people say that if you are honest with the police, sometimes you can avoid a ticket. I don't know about that. Well, let me say this. I'm not going to tell, like, I have an embarrassing police story that I don't know that I would ever tell anybody. Like, for this to be replayed and people to see it again. So, but what I will say is, the lesson in that is, honesty really. If I was brave enough, I would tell this story, but I'm not going to because, I think listen, y'all, big titties is an issue. Sometimes it bees like that. If I was brave enough, I would tell you, but I'm not brave enough. But I will say that I had an encounter with the police where I could have gone to jail. And that's as much as I'll tell you. And I will say that in that situation, honesty really did allow me to stay a free woman with no record. So I will say Courtney, if you knew I would have to tell you that. I'll tell you the story. I'm not embarrassed to tell anybody offline. I'll tell you the story personally. It does involve that. That was the part about being honest, but the lead up to how that honesty or that truth was necessary, that's the part I don't want to say. But yeah, I'm sure you already, that is, yes, you there. Yeah. I'm gonna move on from that. Oh, I think you'll like this question because I remember you saying this was your favorite fruit. What is your perfect pizza? That's the question. My perfect pizza is a whole bunch of stuff on it. It must have extra cheese. It must have extra cheese. So one of my favorite pizzas, which is a perfect pizza to me, is Papa John's Works. I can do with or without the olives. Sometimes I might feel like the olives, sometimes I might not feel like the olives. So I can do with or without them. But if I can get a Papa John's Works with extra cheese, green peppers, onions, pepperoni, ground beef, sausage, all that on there, just yes. These are some very interesting questions. Do you trust anyone with your life? Do I trust anybody with my life? Yeah, my mama and my god sister. I would trust her with my life. There's probably some more people on that list that if I was like in a life, let me see, if I was in like a life-threatening situation that I would trust them with my life. There's probably a few people on that list. But honestly, trust without a doubt, I could say my mom and my god sister. Do you get along with your family? Why or why not? Okay. So for the most part, yeah, I get along with my family. Like any family, you have ups and you have downs, and you have people you get along with and people you don't get along with. I think I want to do a scope on this as you're waiting for it. Okay. A mess. That just actually brought me to another thought about a scope that I would like to do as a family member and a friend of several people in the LGBTQ community, and that whole thing. Because the reason what made me think of that is my family relationships that I'm like, I guess, most close with are going to be on my mom's side of the family. On my dad's side of the family, not so much. However, I do have a cousin on my dad's side of the family that I am like super duper super close with, and she is actually what you would call a stud, and I love her. That's my baby. That is my baby. Like, I gotta figure out, you know, getting to Statesboro to see her. Like, so I think I might want to talk about that, but I think I would have to really really think about what, I guess, like the content that I'm gonna go over. You know what? And my other thing, I never told that story that I said I was gonna tell about my mama, about her her experience. But I don't know if I want to bring that here, but whatever. I just thought that was so random. I just thought about that. Would you be willing to eat a bowl of crickets for $40,000? Would you? So again, I am always a person that I have to ask the question about the question. So like, how many crickets exactly are in this bowl? Is this filled to the brim, or is this a half full bowl? For 40G, are these crickets dead? Are they alive? Like, are they trying to jump up out this bowl or something? I would want to know that. Yeah, on your dad's side, you're saying? That's weird. I mean, I guess maybe it's because of, if you have a close relationship with your mom, then you're probably more likely to be closer to that side. Exactly, like, right. After they go down, can I throw that up? And no, excuse me. After they go down, can I get my money? And then can I throw them up? Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, I need to know what's the stipulations of this. But I mean, if we're, let me see, because $40,000 is not a, you know, that's not a little bit of money. That's more than I make in a year. I can say that. So I would have to strongly consider it. So I'm gonna say, if it was let's say worst scenario, it's live crickets and it's a full bowl. I'm gonna say I would do it because I'm looking at this number that says $40,000. If you got the money there, it needs to be in a case, and I need to know it's already counted and it's the right amount of money. I probably would. I would just close my eyes and, ooh, what if they live? They gonna be, oh, let's move along. All right. That's horrible. The question was, if you could have anyone locked in a room that you could torment them for a day, whom would you choose and how would you torment them? How sadistic is that? We're moving along from that. I mean, I'm sure we could all think of a person to put in a room and torment, but that's just girl. Well, what would you do to him? She said her daddy. What would you do to how would you torment him? Would it be something bad or just something you know would get on his nerves, like he don't like spiders, so you'd put him in a room with spiders all day long? Oh my gosh. This is a good question. If you could wake up tomorrow in the body of somebody else, who would you pick and what would you do? Oh, yeah. That would torment him for sure. To hear all that repeatedly, yeah. To have to, yeah. To basically, you're going to have to, for this whole day, live all of that stuff continuously, yeah. Yeah, to have to listen to that. That would be That's actually, see now, from that perspective, that's actually not a bad thing. I guess when I torment, I thought of, you know, maybe picking off toenails or something like that. But I like that. I like that. I know some other people that could use that. If I could wake up in the body of somebody, who would I pick? And what would I do? That's a very interesting question. Well, yeah, we go. I'm trying to think. You don't want to look cray-cray. Oh, I got you. That's a different discussion off Periscope. How about that? I don't know. I think because she has so much power, she's a powerful woman. I think if I could wake up in someone else's body, I probably would wake up in Oprah's body. And I would, we could do that. We could do that. I mean, we definitely need to have a conversation. I was saying probably in March, but it might be early April. I'm going to be coming up that way, actually, because I'm going to be coming to see Britt in Statesboro. So I will definitely let you know when I'm in the area, and I will, you know, I love to visit, you know, and sit and cackle and kiki and, you know, get in a good, you know, little session. I love that. So, yes, ma'am, yes. I would be Oprah. I think I would be Oprah. And if I was in her body, I would, I think it'd be twofold. I'd do some stuff that would be lasting in my life when I came back to my real body. And then I would probably do some things to fix what's out there. Because I feel like, I mean, to kind of springboard off of that, I kind of feel like, how come Oprah has not started schools in the United States of America? Like, I don't understand why there's not an Oprah Winfrey school in every major city in this country. Like, she's a billionaire. Like, what you doing? You could have gone to inner cities in Atlanta, in New York, Philadelphia, California, Ohio, Michigan, like, and started several schools. Because I understand that the African girls need water and they need education, but we got kids over here that's falling under. We got plenty of kids. You know how much technology and so much money you could put into that school? Absolutely. Absolutely. One of my, shout out again to the Scorpion Show. On the Scorpion Show, the dude Kevin said he wished that Beyonce had actually come out and said something like, you know, actually say, this is how I feel, and blah, 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 blah. And he was saying, well, maybe one day she can sit down with Oprah and interview and talk about it. And then the other host was like, why would she sit down with Oprah when Oprah haven't even said how she feel about Black Lives Matter? We don't even know how she feel about it. So why she gonna interview somebody and ask them how the hell they feel about it? So that's very real. She is still catering to them. Very much so. Which at this point you have so much money, I don't know why. You have gotten everything out of them that you needed. You have your own station. You didn't even, there was nothing that they could even do for you to get your ratings on your television show up. You had to go get a black man who had a black following to come to your TV show and watch it. If y'all don't know who that is, I'm talking about Tyler Perry. That's the only thing that saved on network was haves and have-nots, for better or for worse. What's the other show? Love Thy Neighbor, and it's another one. You know what? He was actually going to start his own his TV network. He would. That's actually how he ended up on OWN. He was actually in the midst of getting ready to start his own show, but he was helping out his friend. That's crazy, but I never understand that. Yeah, he definitely needs something separate from her. But the only thing that I would say though about him having his own TV show, he's gonna need to bring in some more writers and directors and producers, because he can't produce every show that's on the network now. We don't want to see written, produced, directed, starred by Tyler Perry at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, 4 and 5 and 6. So he would have to bring in a good staff of people. But I think that if he had his own network, that would be boss. That would be so boss on his part. And it's possible. Yeah, because I wouldn't. Yeah, he is talented, but we need a little bit more than that. We need a little bit more than that. He do need us, and I know some other people that he could use, but I know he likes the people that he works with. He loves the people that he works with, but it's kind of like you really do need some diversity in that, you know. Yeah. But you know, he could get stuff like, for example, like on his network, like Preachers of Atlanta would be a good show to put on his network. That would be crazy. That would be something like that. Things like that. Like, okay, for instance, like think about if he had a network and Mary was on there and Preachers of Atlanta and then all his shows, and you know, at that point then you could come up with game shows. He got his own. Yeah, he do need us. He need us. We are the ideal women. Tyler, y'all send Tyler this Periscope and tell him he need me and Miss Naked Bliss in his corner, because we have the ideas and we can get that popping. And then that way, and you know what's so crazy? He could do all of that. He could do all of that. All of that. See, look, for real, the idea. Just regular degular. Give you the real of the Real Housewives. Like my hair's on my head when I go take them kids to the store. Yeah. I just so that everyone knows, I went today and updated my YouTube channel, where I have actually been uploading my Periscopes. So I am actually Thick Madam 730 on YouTube as well. So when you have a moment, go on over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Now I only have 4 videos, so don't expect a lot, but more will be coming, won't it? Because I'm going to Periscope every day.
Support that hoe.
Every day. Support that hoe. That should be my tagline. Hashtag support that hoe. Yes. It's some action going on in here, but it just continues on. That's all.
Support
This is
that hoe.
support that hoe. Hashtag support that hoe. We're doing big things around here. So you put them hearts up. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. Same thing on Instagram. I'm the same thing everywhere except for, I think, Facebook. And y'all don't really want to. I'm not doing nothing on Facebook that's spectacular to talk about. You do better to follow me on Snapchat. BreezyF730 on my Snapchat. Everything else is Thick Madam. And I'm Sabrina Soft and Fluffy Johnson on Facebook, if you care. Okay? I'm probably going to do 2 more of these questions and I'm going to get off. I just wanted to come and do something different than what the last scope was, because that was way heavy, way deep into life. It is not a conversation that's over, so you probably will see me scope about it, because I am internally passionate about black people and how we are treated. Now listen, I don't protest. I haven't been asked to protest. I haven't looked to protest. But I will give you my opinion, and I will say, you know, what it is and what it ain't. And maybe one day I would protest, and maybe if I was asked to, I would. But I do have an opinion and things that should be done in reference to that.
I'm tired.
So I'm going to do about 2 more questions and then that'll be it. Do you have a favorite book or that you've read? I don't know what this question says. Do you have a favorite book or read much? Why or why not? Okay. So do you have a favorite book or do you read much? I do have a favorite book. I have a couple. One of my favorite books is Waiting to Exhale by Terry McMillan. That was one of the best books ever. I've already told Periscope it's gonna be noise. Do the dishwasher. We live in regular life around here, and I'm talking, and they cleaning in the background. Okay. But Terry McMillan's Waiting to Exhale and The Coldest Winter Ever by Sister Soldier. And Sister Soldier has a new book out. It's another midnight book, which I have to get. I used to read a lot. Like I would do like 4 or 5 books in a month, you know, like all at the same time, and maybe, you know, reading this one here and there. I love to read. I do like to read. I have Kindle. I downloaded Audible books. I need to finish. I'm in the middle of Iyanla Van Zant's In the Meantime, but it's the Audible book. But yeah, that too. But just to throw out there for reading, I love black authors. Carl Weber, Eric Jerome Dickey, B.B. Campbell Moore. I love hood books. Thank you for sharing.
You like hood books because
I'm
you
a
a hood bitch.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Yes.
And we use bitch as an expression.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. So don't be in there talking about, oh, he calling out bitch and all that. And a bitch.
Yes. Do you read, I was going to say I like hood and thug books. Wahida Clark. Oh my gosh. Wahida Clark, Thug Matrimony, and I can't think. Oh my gosh, Cornell. Oh my goodness. Girl, we as kindred spirits, for real. That's my ish. Treasure Hernandez and her Flint books. It's a whole bunch. And somebody actually, and it's so funny. Like in early December, one of my coworkers was asking me, had I read The Cartel by Nikki and Jaquavis, I think that's who it is. And then I put down that book as my as one of my options for my Secret Santa, and that's what I actually got as one of my Secret Santa gifts was The Cartel by, I think it's Nikki and Jaquavis. I think that's the lady's name. I know Jaquavis is the man's name. Girl, I love me some Wahida Clark. Like I could read those books over again like I never read them ever again, because it's like, I don't know, you know, the story is just so good. You'll remember what happened. Be like, dang, oh my gosh, yes. Those, oh, loved them. Loved them. I'm trying to see one of these other questions. I said 2 more. Reset, I know, right? What is that? Oh, because it's midnight, or I don't know. What that mean, reset? Heart reset. Child. You have to teach me these Periscope lingos, child, because I don't be knowing what they talking about. What is your favorite word and what is your least favorite word? I think my favorite word is shit. Only 500 count. Oh, so you give me 500 hearts. You have to basically go out and come back in to do another 500. So. See, this Periscope thing is something serious. I'm going to find out, though. Y'all got me. Okay. Y'all got me in on it. That's all right. That is, and I changed my YouTube because I guess when you just doing general YouTube, you can only upload videos that are 15 minutes or shorter. So I actually enabled my channel to allow longer videos. And I'm getting ready to go try to create a banner for it. I just want something with like cursive words, and if I can find like a silhouette of a thick lady, that would be cute. Yes, I would appreciate your help with that. What did you do for your latest birthday? So my latest birthday was July 30th of 2015. And I considered everything I did in the month of July for my birthday. So in the month of July of 2015, I went to Essence Festival in New Orleans, Louisiana, and had the ball of my life. And then probably like a week after we got back, or maybe 2 weeks after we got back, I went and saw Wendy Williams in St. Petersburg at her one-woman sit-down. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Like if you like Wendy Williams and you was to ever get she is going on that tour, go see her. It's hilarious. And then I went to the beach with a friend and we stayed in Daytona. Like that weekend, like my birthday was like on a Thursday or something like that. So that Saturday I went to yeah, I do. Yes, that's Sex, Love, and Pain too. Y'all should go get that. To the repaid viewers, if you're not on it, Real R&B is not dead. Tank did give you a beautiful, wonderful body of work. You got struggle neck tonight. I think it's, I don't know. A lot of people I saw in other people's scopes was having issues too. So it might be something with Periscope and, you know, internet connections. That's always a hit or miss. I can't even get on my internet on my computer right now, but I think it's my computer more so than the internet. But Tank's album is all that. It's you can just listen to it just by yourself. It's some good Courtney for you and Jeremy. Play that Sex, Love, Pain 2. Put you on one of them wigs. I'm gonna go back to my favorite song on this CD, which is the one they play on the radio, but before I heard on the radio. Tonight, girl, it's your birthday. And I love that his artist you and your girls taking shots like a relay. That he put on the song. Around when the bottles out. Shit, I only come around when the model's out. So what's your sign, baby? You a Cancer or Gemini? Oh, it don't want us to get together, Courtney Periscope. They hating on our kindred spirits, girl. I'm about to get off here in a few minutes anyway. You know, I ain't really talking about nothing, but that's what I did for my latest birthday. It was good. I hope 35 is just as good to me. And it has. Okay, I'll answer this question. It's gonna be the last one, and I'm gonna get on about. What holidays do you celebrate? And are you a religious person or not? Okay, so I mean, I guess I celebrate all the regular holidays. So Christmas, Thanksgiving, I celebrate birthdays, 4th of July. I mean, is that, yeah. Easter and all that. I would say no, I'm not a religious person. There are some things about my relationship with God that I know I need to work on. But I am, my job don't give me off, so I technically don't celebrate it. But, you know, I recognize that I know who Columbus is. But no, we don't, at my job, they only really celebrate the, they only recognize for paid holidays off. Let me say it that way. For paid holidays off, they only recognize New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So 6 out of the other ones. Now we do have personal time. So if you wanted to take old Martin Luther King Jr. Day or Columbus Day or President's Day, you can. And you can still get paid for it, but it's not company paid. It's you using your personal time. Yeah, but I'm a spiritual person. I definitely believe in God. I believe in the Lord. I do believe that He died for my Hallelujah. But I do thank the Lord when I wake up, and I thank Him for my family and my friends, and I ask Him to bless everybody as they go on their way, that they have a great day, and that they be able to deal with whatever comes. That was a good question. But to the Periscope family, I just want to say thank y'all for watching me, entertaining my randomness, questions, whatever is, on my mind. I won't be back on Periscope today, but I will be looking at what day, I think it's day 60 for the parent newbies. I guess I should have hashtag parent newbies in here too. My bad. But tomorrow, whatever the 60-day challenge is, you'll see that Periscope, and then you'll see my random Periscope. I'm probably going to do 2 Periscopes today. So get used to seeing that thick Madame 730 is live on Periscope. Thank y'all. Give me those hearts to my replay viewers. You can definitely give me those hearts. Follow Breezy F730 on Snapchat, Thick Madame 730 on Twitter, Periscope, and what else? Instagram.
Support that hoe.
At the end of the day, support that hoe. It's been real, Periscope. It always is. Peace, love, and soul. Did I really do that? Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.